Should we go ahead and do a rest before we start, so we don't have to waste time on it?
Alright.
This is probably just gonna be, I took a refreshing nap. Uh-oh.
Oh, good.
Hey y'all, it's Ratter Tatter.
This is Chill Pill.
And we didn't think this was gonna happen. So, it is late, we are tired, but we're gonna play some more Purrfect Date. And
We're resting.
We're gonna start with the rest.
We're
which
resting.
I thought was just gonna be a we took a refreshing nap, but it looks like things are happening. So let's start this episode.
Hooray!
The waves are crashing. The sound is loud. I can't make myself be heard. But I still scream to the life raft that's moving away from the sinking ship. I'm going down with the ship. I'm being thrashed against the sides of the old wooden vessel. This isn't right. The ship looks wrong. We've seen that before. A cat's face looms close up to mine. Everything is wrong. All of it.
Ah, look at those ears! I guess the whiskers too, but you know.
Which cat are you? But the words come out of my mouth as spewing, and I realize I'm not myself. I'm some kind of beast. Suddenly I'm flying. I'm in the claws of some enormous bird. The beating wings are deafening. I look down to see the ground approaching really fast. You can dock through the break. What does that mean? What break? What break?
Break!
Breakfast, rise and shine.
Oh, good.
Was that it?
That's it.
That was it! Disco Cat!
We can drop through the break. Disco cat. Disco cat. Disco cat. Time for romance.
Alright, so we're gonna date Mr. Kibbles. Because we realize that Ravenpaw's gonna be last and I have to be Ravenpaw's voice, so.
Yes.
Kibbles!
I'm out in the forest looking for some shade in a place where I won't be disturbed. I need to be relaxed when I finally read the precious contents of the envelope I'm carrying. It feels like I've waited an age for this moment. Where's the heart? There we go. Eventually I find a clearing with a moss-covered tree strap that looks uncomfortable enough. I have a quick check around to satisfy myself that I'm alone before I take a seat. I slowly unpeel the flap of the brown paper and pull out
Your dick.
my issue of KAT-NASHII Boy. Such a treat, get some quiet manga reading time to myself.
Nerd!
Fuck you. I'm just starting to get into it when I hear a rustling sound coming from the nearby bushes.
Is that a KAT-NASHII boy?
It's not the sort of sound the wind makes when it ruffles the leaves. It's more deliberate than that. I look over towards the bush and the noise stops abruptly. Almost as soon as I resume reading, it starts again.
Ugh.
I try to ignore it and continue with my comic, but it's very intrusive. I feel like I'm being watched.
Excuse me. Comics and manga are not the same thing. Madam Dumb.
Who's there? The rustling gets louder.
Russell.
Hello?
Russell Brand.
I inch my way towards the source of the sound, nervously holding my breath. I reach out my arm to pull aside the branches when something bursts out of the bush and knocks me sideways. Kibbles, what on earth are you doing? Are you spying on me?
Oh, you bit.
He picks himself up off the ground and desperately trying to style it out.
Oh, you're here. I hadn't noticed. I was just, looking for something.
In a bush?
Yes, in a bush. Yeah, I left my...
Kibbles looks around frantically for something. He locks eyes on a round, remarkable-looking flat pebble and picks it up triumphantly.
My pebble. I left my pebble in this bush, found it now. It's mine, not yours.
Good. I didn't think that would happen if you lost that.
Yeah, anyway, what you doing?
Reading. I hold up the manga,
It's manga.
emphasizing the obvious.
Yeah, thought so.
You're very observant,
Boring.
Kibbles.
So, is that KAT-NASHII boy?
What? I'm taken aback. Yeah, actually it is. Do you know it? More to the point, how do you know it?
Yeah, looks like issue 8.
That's right.
Up.
Now I'm impressed as well as amazed with
As
my
well
clicking
as-
abilities.
As well as...
Kibbles, how on earth do you know? Questions are flooding in my brain, but I know I need to play this cool. I don't want him shutting me out.
It's an old issue.
It looks like he has no intention of answering my question, so I draw a different check. I'm a little behind, so I brought a couple of back issues with me to bring up to date.
So which version you reading?
Version? I'm not sure.
Red or blue? Oh, it's probably the inferior American translation. You really have to get the original Japanese or European versions to get all the nuance.
Oh?
It's impossible to truly understand the depth of Fumiyoshi and Hara's relationship in the version you got.
You're a proper fan, then?
Could say that, I guess.
I'd love to pick your brains sometime.
What do you want to know?
Does the original version explain how they're able to enter the third chamber together when Chisato gets turned into a hog?
Oh yeah, it's because she tried to pass through a gate without Isao's approval.
Alright, that would make sense.
That bit was cut for some reason. The American version they're selling these days is plebeian trash.
Well, I like it.
Any serious KAT-NASHII boy fan would track down the European translation.
I'm not sure, but I don't think I'd be able to get those delivered here. I guess I'll have to do with the trash version.
Your waifu is trash. I'd rather read something else than read that inferior rag.
Fair enough, but I'm still enjoying this. I start to go back to reading my trash, but Kibbles suddenly springs forward, grabs the comic from out of my hands, and runs off into the undergrowth. Hey, Kibbles, bring it back.
I won't wait you read it.
But he's gone. I wait for a while, not believing what he just did. After a few minutes, I lose hope that he'll return and start packing my things to head back to camp. Just as I start walking away, Kibbles comes crashing back through the brush.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Oh, there you are. What was that all about?
I got you something.
That's when I notice he's holding a copy of KAT-NASHII Boy issue 8, but it's not my copy. This one is a pristine plastic cover. It looks new.
Hey, it's my copy.
The European translation?
Original Japanese, actually.
What? Wow, but how do you understand it? Don't tell me you speak Japanese.
Some. Look, I've made my own translation.
There are pieces of paper tucked in between the pages with scrawled writing on them. How did you manage that?
One of the ones before you. She helped me translate it.
One of the ones before me? What does that mean? A previous assistant?
Want to read this or not?
I'm far more interested in what he's just said. You said helps? Kibbles is looking at the cover of KAT-NASHII Boy,
they
but I
misspelled
sense he's
Kanashi.
pretending. Yeah, I was supposed to have 2 eyes. He's pretending
Like
to
any
be
normal person
preoccupied.
has 2 eyes.
He's clearly said more than he intended to, but now he's distancing himself from it.
Hang.
That would suggest they're still here.
Where does the circle end?
Huh? I'm annoyed that he's obviously trying to change the subject.
It's a simple question, Hammond.
I'm worried that if I push him too far, he'll disappear into the bushes, so I decide to play along for now. Where does the circle end?
At the beginning.
He's watching me intently, and I get the feeling this is some kind of test. The circle ends where it began, probably. Kibbles looks delighted.
Oh, cool, you've read it.
Read what?
Sakaru.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
But he gave the right answer.
Because I'm smart. God.
Sakaru by Heishi Katsuki. You haven't read it?
Afraid not, is it good?
Only the best in its genre.
Which is...
Guru, naturally.
What the fuck is that?
Gore, of course.
Of course. I wasn't aware that gores was a whole genre. I realize that I'm a bit out of my depth here.
I can lend it to you. I have a copy here.
Kibbles looks like he's about to dive back into the bushes. Well, hang on a minute. That sounds really interesting, but I'm in the middle of KAT-NASHII boy with 2 eyes.
There we go. So, ditch that and start this. You won't regret it. Dude, read Sakaru. Guru is cool. Guru.
I want to see what Sakaru's about. If we fuck up, we can do better on the next one.
Yay.
Well, normally I would finish a series a month before starting another, but you've got me very interested in Sakaru, I must say.
Wait, right there.
And he's gone before I can open my mouth. I'm starting to get used to this routine, so I wait patiently. He's back within seconds. That was quick. Where do you keep this stuff?
I could tell you, but...
Well, then you'd have to kill me.
Whoa, slow down, JJ. It's a bit too soon to be finishing each other's sentences.
JJ?
Jesse James. McMurphy told me all about him. Fastest draw in the Wild West.
Suddenly he's leaping around with pretend paw guns, pew-pewing until he's been shot and acts out an elaborate stagger-fall death scenario. Then he's back up on his feet in a heartbeat, pointing at the comic he's placed in my hands.
Yeah, it's universally agreed that it's the grossest manga out there.
Kibbles grins as though that's a positive thing. That sounds disgusting to me. Ugh. But apparently I'm interested. This doesn't look like the sort of thing I'd usually pick up in the comic shop, but I'm certainly intrigued.
So there's a manga called I think it's either Higurashi or Shigarashi, When They Cry. That's a horror/gore manga that's one of my favorites, and it doesn't just like follow the story beginning to end. Like, it has alternate universes. And you'll begin story A beginning to end, and then you'll start story B beginning to end, and it'll use the same characters, but they have different roles in whatever story they're in.
Because it's alternate universes.
Right, so this girl in this one is completely conservative and nice, but in the next universe, she's super seductive and the one who does the slaughtering, and it's really
Seductive.
Cool.
Sadist kind of thing.
Yeah, like into torture. Seductive.
Gotcha.
I think that's a word.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think there's a visual novel that you can actually purchase on Steam that's really cool, or you can watch the anime. Anyways, great! You're gonna love the bit where Kira's mom stabs out her own eyes because...
Camel spoilers.
Oh, who cares about spoilers? It feels totally different when you see it with the artwork.
I don't want you to tell me any part of the story, Kibbles. It doesn't matter if it feels different.
Okay, but remember one thing.
Kibbles, if this is a spoiler, I'll be very upset.
Snape kills Dumbledore. The circle ends back where it began.
Kibbles! I can't tell if that was an actual spoiler, but I feel indignant. He holds his paws out defensively.
What? You say it yourself.
That was a lucky guess. What does it mean anyway?
It's a secret password for Sakaru fans to help identify each other. The mangaka makes it up himself.
Mangaka?
Mangaka.
Like the Mason secret handshake?
Yeah, probably.
You don't know what the Masons are, do you, Kibbles?
It's like a boy band or something.
Close enough.
Shall we make our own secret handshake, in case someone tries to infiltrate our manga club?
Good idea, Kibs. We don't want anyone getting their mitts on our intelligence.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, if you hold out your hand in fist formation and I do this.
Kibbles has splayed his claws out as if he's going to scratch me, but pushes his metacarpal pad onto my knuckles. It feels really strange. That's great, Kibs. Really unique.
Yeah, so, anyway, I've got a lot of this stuff to be getting on with. Important business stuff, like, I'll have to catch you later, human.
I feel a bit taken aback by his sudden change in mood. Oh, okay, Kibbles. I'll get on with this manga then, but we can discuss it then?
Yeah, sure, see you.
I sit down on the tree stump to get stuck in my new comic when I hear...
Fill your hands, you son of a gun.
I looked up to see that Kibbles has crept around the far side of the trees to ambush me. I spring into action, falling to my knees behind the tree stump. You wouldn't shoot an unarmed cowboy, would you, you yeller-bellied snake? He momentarily lowers his paws.
What?
I seize my opportunity. Pew pew. Gotcha. I shoot my finger guns at him.
You're weird. Give me back my comic. No, I dodged.
Kibbles jumps into a roll and shoots his paw guns at me. No, you got me. I can't believe this is how it all ends. I grab my chest and stagger to the floor, doing a very good performance, if I do say so myself.
It's what you get when you mess with the sass slinger.
I dart my head up. The what?
The ass slinger, is what I said. Oh, nothing.
What did you just call yourself?
I didn't say nothing.
The sass slinger?
No. I don't know what you're talking about. You're boring me, human. I'm going now.
No, I mean, that's really cool. I want a name too.
How about Nosy?
Kibbles looks surprised. I get off the floor and dust myself dead.
The floor. You're in the fucking forest. It's not a floor. It's a
Sure
ground.
It is the floor of the forest. The florist.
How about the sass slinger and his sidekick, the, banter bomb?
The banter bomb.
Yeah.
That's really embarrassing, eh?
Shut the fuck up, dude. Okay, well, I'll think about it and get back to you, Kibbles. This has been so fun.
So you like a bunch?
Ah, it's caught on already. He blows the imaginary gun smoke from each of his little paws and swaggers off into his bush. I feel childishly happy.
Yay, we did the right thing.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Hooray! What?
All right, it's definitely about that time.
Oh, okay. So, if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to give us a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Follow us on all the social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and Facebook, and Instagram, and Twitter.
And Facebook some more.
And Facebook, at blacksheepvidya.facebook.facebook. And be sure to sleep tight and don't let the
Pew-pews bite.
The guru bite. It's manga. There is a difference between comic books and manga. I know this is a very nerdy rant,
We
but
own manga.
yeah.
We know the difference. We own manga. We know the difference.
Everybody.
We own manga. We know the difference.
Especially you.
We own manga. We are super nerds.
All right, we'll stop.
We are manga.
All right, we'll stop.
We are
All right,
weeboos.
we'll stop.
We own manga.
No, she did the opposite thing I was saying.